Some of the scariest creatures for your story are those that are in charge of the country. Welcome back to the world of Ae'oene, 12 Days of Homebrew. I believe we're on day 8 now. We've got a fun one. In fact, the creature is, you can call it a creature because technically it is, but it's not a beast, it's not a monstrosity, an aberration, undead. No, it is indeed just a member of society who happens to be in charge. Either way, let's get into it. In the tradition of big stat sheets, we're continuing that today as we have Ae'oene. Now, he is actually a celestial dragonborn who is the leader of the country of Beau-Triage in Ae'oene, or whatever country you want him to be the leader of in your homebrew setting, but also the leader of their religion of the Temple of Celestia, as it is both one and the same. Now, we've got a lot going on here. So the biggest thing we can note here is the legendary actions, and he has layer actions. That is correct right here, layer actions. Now, when I use this in my game, here's your screenshot if you'd like. When I use this in my game, they encountered him at the top of the Tower of Vitality, which is the center of the capital of Humer. And within the sanctum, essentially, he had these layer actions he could use. You can find a way to use these. You can throw them out the window. That's up to you. Again, too much to go over here. If you want a full breakdown, let me know in the comments. I can do a full breakdown video, but this is him. Let's move on to the item today. Now, the item today is a little bit more than the simple ones we've been having. It is the Opal of the Flying Beast. There's a bit more to it. It does require attunement. As part of that attunement, you take this small, flat, regular opal that just has a symbol of a wing on it, and you permanently attach it to a place on your body, middle of the forehead, your arm, belly button. It doesn't matter. You can use it like a piercing and put it on one ear. Regardless, it has to permanently be there. But what it does is you gain the ability to wild shape into any one flying beast on the wild shape list as a bonus action, and that pick is permanent. Now, caveat to this is where it is up to you as DMs to choose what CR you want to limit, because when you give this to them, might depend on when in the campaign, what kind of power level you want. That is why it's not put in here, as it's kind of open for interpretation. While in the form of that specific beast, they can speak a broken common, but it's going to have some sort of accent along with it to make it not quite as legible, and you can only use that ability once per long rest. But regardless, that is the Opal of the Flying Beast. Hope you guys enjoyed day 8 of the 12 Days of Homebrew. Make sure to come back tomorrow for day 9 as we get closer and closer to Christmas. And as always, make sure to follow our podcast on all podcast platforms. We've got a new episode dropping this Tuesday morning.